Good morning, everyone. If you're seeing this, then it means I've done something right and I might not be as technologically non advanced as I think. I am actually, if you're seeing this, then that means I've recorded this, placed it on YouTube, and then uploaded it to Facebook because Facebook gets rid of things, Facebook Lives, after 30 days. So I kind of wanted to keep something. So that's what we're trying today. Um, we'll see how it goes. Where we left off with chapter 27. We are actually now in chapter 28 of Job. This is kind of a weird, out of order chapter. And depending on what you read on some commentaries, some people say it might not even be Job, it might be one of his friends. But it's attributed to Job in the book. So let's just get to it. There's a mine for silver and a place where gold is refined. Iron is taken from the earth and copper is smelted from ore. Man puts an end to the darkness. He searches the farthest recesses for ore in the blackest darkness. Far from where people dwell, he cuts a shaft in places forgotten by the foot of man. Far from men, he dangles and sways. The earth from which food comes is transformed below as by fire. Sapphires comes from its rocks, and its dust contains nuggets of gold. No bird of prey knows that hidden path. No falcon's eye has seen it. Proud beasts do not set foot on it, and no lion prowls there. Man's hand assaults the flinty rock and lays bare the roots of the mountains. He tunnels through the rock. His eyes see all its treasures. He searches the sources of the rivers and brings hidden things to light. But where can wisdom be found? Where does understanding dwell? Man does not comprehend its worth. It cannot be found in the land of the living. The deep says, "It's not in me." The sea says, it is not with me." It cannot be bought with the finest gold, nor can its price be weighed in silver. It cannot be bought with the gold of Ophir, with precious onyx or sapphires. Neither gold nor crystal can compare with it, nor can it be had for jewels or of gold. Coral and jasper are not worthy of mention. The price of wisdom is beyond rubies. The topaz of Cush cannot compare with it. It cannot be bought with pure gold. Where then does wisdom come from? Where does understanding dwell? It is hidden from the eye of every living thing, concealed even from the birds of the air. Destruction and death say, only a rumor of it has reached our ears. God understands the way to it, and he alone knows where it dwells. For he views the ends of the earth and sees everything under the heavens. When he established the force of the wind and measured out the waters, when he made a decree for the rain and a path for the thunderstorm, then he looked at wisdom and appraised it. He confirmed it and tested it. And he said to man, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to shun evil is understanding. So it's a little bit different. Where are we at there? So it's broken up into two parts. First part is Job. You have seen he's describing man and mining and how for their search for man's search for treasures and riches, they'll go to the deepest, darkest depths of the earth and uncover things that have never even seen the light. But then he says, "But where's wisdom found?" And they're basically saying, "It's not in it is not in me," the deep says, and the sea says it is not in me. So they can look wherever man can look wherever he wants, but he's not going to find wisdom in there. And then he goes on to say, even with all those things that you mined and you collected and gathered, you can't buy it. Wisdom's only with God. Um, so no matter what, it's almost wisdom's almost like your salvation. You know what I mean? You can't buy it. You can't work for it. You can't earn it. You can only find it with God. So it's interesting. It's not as it's not as out there for me. This chapter, reading it, it's not really because Job has been through the first 27 chapters, been talking to God, trying to reason why these things have been happening, and um, talking about righteousness and wickedness of men and good and evil. And I think wisdom falls in there. And I know he's questioned the wisdom of his friends. So there you go. There's another thing. He's basically said these friends have not had wisdom the whole time, because if you see right at the end, verse 28, and he said to man, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to shun evil is understanding. In my opinion, what I'm getting out of this so far is his three friends have no fear of God right now. They don't seem to ask God questions. They don't seem to look to God for answers. They seem to act like they know everything. So I think it's an interesting chapter. So that's where we're at. But we will continue on with chapter 29 then and go from there. You guys have a great morning, and God